Okay, guys, this is my new channel. My name is Pat Matthews. Now, some of you may remember me as this particular guy.
The women who love being very large, they say they have no problem finding men that are attracted to them in a very big way. Very big way. Well, welcome my next guests, H.Black and Hot Chocolate.
Yep, that's
You
me.
guys all have such interesting names. H.Black, there was Destiny, there's, all these, anyhow. So tell me, you're very attracted to her.
Very attractive.
Okay, and what is it about her body that most attracts you?
Well, I'm a fat admirer. I'm an FA, okay? But I'm an
You're an
FA.
FA?
An FA, it's a fat admirer. But I'm an FA with a preference, okay? My preference is this, okay? She has a unique type of physique. If you don't mind, stand up for a second.
Yeah, please do.
Okay.
Okay.
Turn around. You know, she's very shapely, very curvaceous.
She is.
She's very. I refer to her as bigger bottoms.
Okay, as opposed to say, Rhonda, stand up. If you could.
She can stand up. Beautiful.
Okay,
She
now
can stand up.
you're not as moved by.
I'm not a
He
fan.
low-key
Well,
trying to
know,
say
it's
some
like I
slick
said,
shit right there.
I'm an FA with a preference. You know what I'm
I
saying?
know
But
you're an
she's
FA with a
she's
preference. I'm an
she's
MD. Yeah, with it. Yeah. All right. Yeah. What? All right.
okay. But what I'm trying to say is, all big women are beautiful, and she's beautiful
And she-
also.
I
Okay.
just have it all everywhere.
She's just as beautiful also. She's just as
Opposed to me,
beautiful.
which I'm a pear-shaped BBW.
You're
just has
pear-shaped,
BBW.
BBW.
Big,
Big,
beautiful woman.
beautiful woman.
When I come in the room, I'm coming in there to wow everyone. Basically, that's what I'm about. Bigger Bottoms Entertainment is big, beautiful, shapely, plus-size, pear-shaped women. We model, and this is our rendition of what a top model is, but just in a BBW way.
Did you go through a phase of wanting to diet, of trying to become the American ideal in terms of your figure, or never?
I'm not going to lie to you. Of course, as a big woman, I mean, I exercise now. I have a personal trainer. I like my shape as it is to be. I keep myself up here. You know, I like my waist to be small, but I'm not doing it per se for society. I'm just doing it to stay healthy and to stay...
To stay healthy.
Exactly.
Okay. And does your doctor give you some kind of clean bill of health, or is everybody always on you to lose weight, to get fit?
Actually, me, I'm very physically fit. I have no diabetes, no heart conditions, anything like that. So I feel that if you're a big woman and you're physically fit and you have no health problems, it's okay. But if you're a big woman and you have health issues, yes, you should lose weight for yourself.
H. Black, do you like to? You should lose weight for yourself. And I'll tell you, I gotta say that you gotta keep real track of your health, because it's not unlike somebody who's running, I guess, 40 miles a day. I'd say, dude, your knees, your ankles,
Right.
we got to watch everything. Now, do you like to watch her eat?
Do I like to watch?
We've
her-
heard about this. Now, you can come out of the closet, H. Black. Do you like to watch her eat?
Well, watching her eat is cool, but I don't get turned on by watching her eat.
That's not yours
Also, we're
thing.
very open-minded, very uninhibited. When it comes to sex, a big woman is so uninhibited.
Are there challenges?
Wow. That was me over 20 years ago. I think I was in my middle 20s or late 20s on the Dr. Keith Ablow show. That show used to come on Fox 5 early in the morning. Man. Yeah, that was me. I used to go by the name H. Black. What does H. Black stand for? It stands for handsome black. But as I went by H. Black. Yeah, I was the owner of a modeling company, which was called Bigger Bottoms. It was a plus size modeling company. Um, Legitimate, licensed, everything. And I was the photographer, and which is actually how I learned and got into photography. But it was a movement in New York City. I also want to give a big shout out to those who were inspired by that movement. I also want to give a shout out to Hot Chocolate. She was basically the face of the brand, particularly at that time, and that's why she was on the show with me. So shout out to her. But during those times, man, we're talking about MySpace days. That's actually how they found me, is on MySpace. Uh, Dr. Keith Ablow's people were the second people who had actually reached out. You want to know who the first people who reached out to me on MySpace? Uh, Jerry Springer, his team actually reached out to me back in those days. But there was a lot of buffoonery going on Jerry Springer. Now, that's not the look that I wanted for my brand at that time. So I chose to go to the Dr. Keith Ablow show. I think he only lasted for about one season. I don't know why, but he did. But I thought that was the better program. So yeah, I went on the show to debut the brand. And I was always an entrepreneur. I always had an entrepreneurial mindset to do something different. Um, and that's exactly what happened. It was almost like, I mean, doing that business, things happened so quickly. I mean, I literally started the business in the confinement of my bedroom. Um, sitting in front of my computer and, you know, LLC in the company name and creating a website. All of this was in the comfort of my home. And then all of a sudden, I'm on television. So this was definitely something that was, it went very fast. It was a lot for me to absorb at that particular time, at that particular age. I had all sorts of people coming at me once I made that appearance on that show. So, and the thing about it is that I really didn't have too many business partners. It was really basically me handling the business aspect of the business. But I was doing everything. I was doing photography, the business, dealing with the fans, customers. It was a whole lot going on. So definitely wild times, but interesting times. I learned a lot from that. What happened? Well, I stopped. I needed to grow. I needed to try and do different things. I needed to try and see if I could do different things. And yeah, I did. Actually, believe it or not, when I stopped doing that, I actually moved out of New York State and went and got a 9 to 5 job. Now, of course, because I've always had this entrepreneurial mindset, it was only but so long I was going to survive in that rat race. Okay. But yeah, that was how things started for me. So now, if you remember me as H Black, then I guess I'm H Black to you. But right now, my name is Pat Matthews, and this is my new YouTube channel. And I'm going to talk about different topics on this channel. I'm gonna fly, I'm gonna fly off a little bit on this channel. Okay. I'm gonna talk about a lot of things. So if you like to talk about different subjects, some real shit, not that fake shit, real stuff. And as we go along in this journey, you'll understand the real shit that I'm talking about. Okay, we're going to talk about everything. There's a lot of confusion going on, and I think people need a better understanding of what is really going on in the world today. Okay, so like I said, if you remember me as H Black, you'd want to come to this channel. If you want to hear some real shit about this world, you want to come to this channel. And if you like it, stick with me for a while. All right? I'll talk to you later.